So signs and symptoms that you might start to notice in yourself or in athletes you're working with for dehydration could be a headache. I think a lot of times, maybe as adults, we have headaches on a regular basis and we don't necessarily think about dehydration that could be contributing to that, and it really could be a factor. You might start to feel a little dizzy or lightheaded, especially when you go from sitting to standing. So if you ever notice that, that can definitely be a sign that your blood volume is low and your blood pressure is low. That just means that the blood's not getting up to your brain fast enough, which might be enough to scare you into drinking enough water to not let that happen. So headache, dizziness could be some symptoms. Fatigue, loss of coordination, feeling a little bit confused. Those are signs down the road as dehydration sets in. We often say don't rely on your thirst to tell you when you need to drink, because that kicks in further down the dehydration cycle. So planning ahead and really trying to get enough fluid to drink ahead of time is the best way to prevent that. If we naturally drink to our thirst sensation, we'll replace the fluid up to about 50% of what we've lost, but that still leaves quite a bit that we can be lacking. And even just a 2% fluid loss, you can start to notice some of these symptoms like cognitive awareness can decline. If you're exercising and losing sweat, a good schedule to think about replacing fluid is every 15 minutes, which I think is pretty feasible in probably all of the sports you're in. I think you're probably getting some kind of break at least every 15 minutes. And having refillable water containers with you and a source of water that you can refill, because you don't want to, if you need more than this is about a 3-cup water bottle, you don't want to be limited by that. So having access to the water that you need during an event.